Hello, all my Pisces, and welcome to your monthly reading for the month of December. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from these chakra reading cards. And this is just going to represent what the Creator wants you to know, just overall for the month of December. That could be the energies or the overall theme or just whatever heads up the Creator wants to give you. So we'll take whatever we can get, right? All right. All right, Creator, for our beautiful Pisces, what would you like them to know? Okay. Nope, they said nope, that was just me being Butterfingers here. So what would you like them to know? Okay, there we go. You got the I Am Presence, card number 30. Beautiful, beautiful card there. And let's see what energies come in with that. That is from your crown chakra, of course, that makes sense. It's the I Am Presence of the Creator. And this card has come your way for December as an indication that you are connecting to your I Am Presence at a deeper level. Just like each of us has angels and spirit guides that walk with us in the higher realms, we also have an aspect of ourselves that resonates in this higher state of consciousness. The I Am Presence is the all-loving, all-knowing, all-wise aspect of yourself that holds profound guidance and wisdom at all times. It resonates pure love and healing energy and is the angelic and divine aspect of our soul. Your I Am Presence pours its love and wisdom upon you, and you're being asked to open and receive its divine light. Your I Am Presence is calling for you to connect deeply with this divine aspect of yourself. If you've been feeling lost and lack direction, your I Am Presence holds the answers to your questions and is offering you divine guidance loud and clear. This aspect of yourself is the best guide for you right now. It's time to allow and trust yourself at this deeper level. You're being guided to take some time to strengthen and deepen this connection by meditating, writing, and doing those things that allow you to feel the higher vibration of your soul. There's an abundance of positive energy flowing to you as you walk closer with your I Am Presence, as it creates a deeper feeling of fulfillment and well-being in your life. It's time to listen and take note of the wisdom that is pouring into your soul at this time. This card may also indicate that you've been working on deepening this divine connection and that your life is starting to resonate more positivity. Your I Am Presence is celebrating your hard work and commitment to your higher state of being. Keep up the great work. I love that. And I'm not sure if you noticed when those cards flipped over, the card at the very top of that stack was listening as well. So definitely a beautiful message about listening to your higher self. You have this higher spiritual side of yourself that is more of who you are. This little character you're playing is just like, the tip of a finger of your entire spiritual body, that you just want to experience what it feels like walking, on this earth and experiencing this plane of existence. But the massive part of you that is existing right now, you're just kind of, we get veiled from it when we come down here to experience this earthly plane to the maximum extent. But behind that, you are this powerful, limitless, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. You're a piece of the Creator. You're a little mini Creator. So all that awesomeness, you get to feel and experience and connect to while you're here. And this is that invitation from your higher self to remind you of who you really are and to connect to that presence. So I am loving that. It's a great way to end the year and start the new year. Also, what I do in my monthly readings is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. The major arcana piece is like this card here, where it's what the creator wants you to know, just overall for the entire month of December, just an additional message to see what else the creator would like to give you awareness of. So let me just give these a little more shuffle here, mix those up. All right, creator, for our Pisces, what else would you like them to know about their December, please? What else? Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the card that tried to flip out when I was shuffling it, and so this is definitely your card. It's the card of Temperance, and it's beautiful because this is your higher spiritual self pouring into your human self, and it looks a lot like the star card, where they have 1 foot on land, 1 foot in the water. This is like it's not to the extreme that the star card is, but the Temperance is about this balancing of the heavens and the earth, because the other one has 2 bowls pouring out, one into the water and one into the land, but this is a more controlled, it's like the beginning stages of opening up to your spiritual side, and it impacts both your groundedness, which is your, like the pentacles, the outside world, and like your mind. And the water is your emotions, of course, but also your spiritual side. So it's impacting your entire life. And as Temperance is this beautiful balancing and realizing that there's more than just that one bowl. And you get to feel that unconditional love energy, that powerful existence and awareness of who you are pour into you. You know, become this cup, become this chalice. You know, we're like, how do I receive that? It's like, just become the cup. Just, you know, allow this space within you to receive, you know, whether it's raising your hands and becoming, you know, like this U shape where you accept that love, you accept that awareness. Don't try to define it, you know, with the human mind. Don't try to figure it out. Just allow it. Just trust in the unconditional love and light of the Creator and allow it to flow into you. And that just starts sparking remembrance of who you really are. So beautiful, beautiful, you know, beginning overall message for this entire month. And then we're going to dive into the 4 suits of the minor arcana, which represent the 4 kind of sides of your existence here, 4 parts of your character here. And we're going to start off with the wands, which this calls the staves or stabs, S-T-A-B-E-S. And that is the fire energy. It's normally your drive, your ambition, your spark, your aha inspiration, but it also represents your spiritual energy. So this is going to be what the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure in the month of December. We already have a big idea of what it's going to be here, but let's see what else the Creator would like you to know. All right, Creator, for our Pisces, what would you like them to know about your spiritual adventure in December? Okay, and they said you get 2. So you have the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands can represent like the appearance of struggle in our lives. Because usually they'll have like 5 people that are battling with wands. This is a little less conflictatory, if that's a word. But whenever I pull that card, I get this kung fu movie that plays in my head where there's these 5 people that are fighting with stabs, you know, and it's they're all, you know, hitting each other and you know, making hits and blocking hits and doing flips, you know, all that wonderful you know, fighting interactions that you see in, you know, really awesome kung fu movies. But then they finally, one person kind of beats all the rest down, And then he goes over and everyone's helping each other up and they all laughing, and they walk with, all together to the hall where they eat, and they're all sitting down to a meal. And you realize that they weren't really in a battle. It wasn't, war. They were training. They were like, Shaolin monks in a monastery, increasing their skills. And so this transformative energy that you realize that things that you thought you have this beautiful transformation and seeing things from a bigger perspective, which happens when you connect to your higher point of view, because you're outside of time and space and you see things from up above instead of, being in the fray where you can only see very limited. And so I love that recognition. Yeah, and there you go. So, and then you have the Ace of Wands or Ace of Staves, which is new energy, new spark, new, I guess you could say it's like new awareness, a lot like this Five of Staves. It brings in the newness of things in your spiritual life. So, and this is beautiful. It's like there's this key here that you use to get through those gates, get through those, seeing past the way you used to see things, the way you used to see your spirituality. And I know when, growing up in organized religions, we all get told that our religion is the only one and that, it's all from God and ours is right and everyone else is wrong. But I have this belief that the Creator hides a piece of himself in every person and every organized religion, so that to fully understand the depths and breadth and height and width of the Creator, that being open-minded and seeing and hearing and experiencing what other people's relationships are, what other people's beliefs are, you get a more rounder picture of who the Creator is. It doesn't mean that you have to take on their religion and deny your own, but I really feel like we box ourselves in and we gate ourselves in and we become resistant and we become not loving, because when we're defending our religion, we're not loving others, we're being attacking, we're judging, And so I love how this key allows you to go outside those gates, allows you to be free and have a personal, unlimited relationship with the Creator. This whole I am presence. So loving this. We're also going to pull a card here from the angel reading cards, and to see what else the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure. Give these another good little shuffle here. Just make sure they're all mixed up. All right, Creator. So for our Pisces, what else would you like them to know about their spiritual adventure? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, and you got your guardian angel, number 20. Beautiful card here. And I love Kyle Gray. He does has some beautiful angel decks, and he has a lot of beautiful experiences with angels. And something that he had in his book, which always stands out to me when I get a message about a guardian angel, is that every one of us, it's like when we're born, when our soul is created, a guardian angel also wanted to be created and accompany us. And we have a guardian angel that is with us our entire existence. This individual that has been with us since our soul was created, since we were born. It goes all through our lives, and even in the aftermath when we go into our next adventure, outside of this earthly plane, our guardian angel is with us always. And so you can develop this beautiful relationship and this beautiful awareness of your personal guardian angel. And it says you receive this card because your own personal guardian angel has listened to your prayers for assistance. Every living being is designated a guardian angel. Wow, I didn't even know that was in this book. This isn't from Kyle Gray, so this is beautiful. So every living being is designated a guardian angel that accompanies them through their early life from birth to the time they leave the earthly plane. Your guardian angel wants you to know that you are never alone and that she is always by your side. In life, you're given many challenges that can make you feel that you are disconnected from and misunderstood by the world. Your guardian angel understands every thought, wish, hope, dream, and even the disappointments that you may experience on a daily basis. Your guardian angel will never interfere with your life choices. However, he or she will endeavor to point you in the right direction in your time of need. It's important to remember that as a human being, you are living an earthly experience and have your own free will. Sometimes you may make a choice that challenges you and makes you question what your life path is. It's important to remember that these challenges teach you important lessons. Every experience helps you to grow and learn. So don't worry about your choices. Every step of your life is part of your journey and purpose. So don't ever be angry if the choices you make in life don't work in the way you expected. These experiences are part of making you the unique spiritual being you are today. I really love that. And, definitely you have the free will, the power of choice with each moment. And what's beautiful is that guardian angels our angels, our spirit guides, our loved ones on the other side too that have been here, our ancestors, just that whole posse of beings of unconditional love and light on the other side. They will help us and help our life unfold based on what we told them we wanted to experience before we came down here, right? But they won't mess with our life outside of that because they respect our free will and our choice. But that doesn't mean that we can't, of our own free will here, ask them to meddle in our lives, right? So daily you can ask them, hey, creator, spirit, angels, spirit guides, my loved ones, I know you won't mess with my timeline of things I wanted to experience here, but you can ask for signs and confirmations, for answers for things, and if it doesn't mess with what you wanted to experience, they will help you and answer you, and they're more than willing to do so. And so you do have that power and that ability to talk to them while you're here and develop that relationship. Ask them for a system. Ask them for help. All right. Next, we're going to move into sacred circles in this deck, which is normally pentacles in the standard tarot. And this represents the earth energy. So this is what the creator wants you to know about your physical adventure outside of you. We talk about spirit, we talk about emotions and mind next. And so this is all about the outside world, including your physical body. But all those individuals that are out there, the situations that you're in, your possessions, your finances, all that. So all the external physical world stuff outside. So this will be what the creator wants you to know about that. So for our Pisces, what would you like them to know about their physical adventure? You got the Prince of Sacred Circles. So the Prince is normally the Knight in other tarot. And of course, the Pentacles. This means that you do have fruitfulness coming, but it's the slowest night out of all the four nights of the suits. Because your inspiration, your spark within you, can change in an instant. You can change your mind in an instant. Your emotions can change in an instant. But the outside world moves in a very specific, slow-moving way compared to our inside world, right? There's seasons for everything. Spring to plant seeds, summer for it to grow, autumn for it to harvest, winter for everything to go into hibernation and, have things sink into the soil to make for great planting for spring again. And so there's this process. And it's, kind of one of the cards that means be patient with what's coming, be patient with your healing, be patient with your fruit that's being born in your life, for abundance coming in. You'll have enough, and you have enough for today. You have what you need for today. Just trust the process as it unfolds. So, it is this beautiful message about just trusting the process, trusting that you have everything you need within inside you, but trust the seasons, trust the movement in the external world. There's this phrase that says, if you trust God, you also have to trust his timing, right? It's like, oh, that. Okay. So anyway, we're going to pull some additional cards here from these tea leaf cards and just see what else the Creator wants you to know about your physical adventure during December. Let me just do one more time here. These don't shuffle as well as I am learning to shuffle small circle cards. So, whoa, okay, Creator. What else? What else would you like our Pisces to know about their external world, please? Their physical world, okay. And those two as well, okay. Well, I love how you start off here because you've got the mountain, which is major challenge to overcome. And, I love that this card came out first because it shows you that, yeah, you might feel like you have this big mountain to overcome. This is like telling you that you will overcome it. You're just not going to sprint up it, right? You're just going to take it a step at a time as you move forward. Because if you sprint, you're going to run out of air and that altitude is going to kill you. But if you slowly just take your time, moment by moment, don't focus on reaching the top, just focus on your very next step, and you'll be fine. And Spear. This is heartache over what you no longer have. So this challenge can include something that's being removed from your life. And again, this message of that, trust. Do we trust the Creator? Do we trust that whatever is unfolding for us? It's not happening to us. Kind of reminds me of the Three of Swords card, which normally has, a heart with three swords in it. And that's about our expectations and our disappointments. And so, it talked about disappointments, I think, in one of these cards here. But it's, about understanding that even if things don't turn out the way we wanted them to, they are unfolding for our highest experience, our highest growth here on the planet. And so do we trust the Creator? And then you have Fair Man. So dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. So this is, of course, not going to be for everyone there. But I kind of almost feel like this is the I am presence. It's like we kind of look at the Creator as this grandpa, right? So when I saw this, that's what first came into my mind. This is a general reading, so it's going to vary for everyone, but there is individuals that are coming into your life. And as you connect to your higher self, this I am presence, it also unlocks your connection to all those beings on the other side. As you listen and connect to your higher self, it's like your higher self is sitting in, this living space with all these other souls. And when you connect to your higher self, you get to speak with and you can feel and communicate with all those other beings of unconditional love and light on the other side. Again, your angels, your guides, your loved ones who are on this planet and gone. And for a significant amount of you, this is about connecting to that masculine energy that was in your life here on this planet, and you can actually hear from them, see signs. You can ask them to show you physical signs in the physical world. Since we are talking about your physical world here, just let them know that you are, that they're thinking of you, that they are around you, because they are around you. No doubt at all that if they're a loved one, as soon as they leave their body, their physical body, their spirit is with every single one of their loved ones 100% of the time. So if you're one of many children, they don't have to split themselves, between all the children. They can be everywhere all at once 100% of the time. That's how powerful we are as this I am presence. So it's an important information there. And then you have the tiger, which is doing something risky, taking a chance. And I really feel this has to do with moving beyond the spiritual limitations that you have had on yourself. It is about taking some risk in the physical world. So if you are wondering if you need to or not, with this whole thing about listening to your higher self, if you're unsure, you're not making a decision out of fear, if you're unsure of a decision, then you can connect to the higher realm, right? You can ask for signs and synchronicities in the physical world to let you know what it is that you is best for your experience here. Give me signs, show me confirmations, and then shut up and listen. Now, this fair man, for those, I feel like the month of March is something that is meaningful for you. It's going to let you know it's the number 3 or the 3rd of the month or the month of March that this individual either was born or passed. Something significant that's going to let you know that is them that is communicating with you. So that is that for that one. That's all they wanted. Yep. Tree affairs with your family. So during the month of December, makes sense. You definitely, in the United States, these readings are coming out like the week before-ish of Thanksgiving. And then, of course, in December, there is Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and all those, holidays that we gather together normally. So your family, whether it's your birth blood family or the chosen family that you have chosen to surround yourself with, you of course are going to be interacting with them. And if you have angst about getting together with them, just understand that if you connect to this higher love, this higher I am presence, things go much more smoothly and you're not as defensive. You just choose to love. You don't have to defend your thoughts and beliefs or anything else. And you don't have to respond. People are like, well, what do you think about the political stuff going on? Or what do you think about this religious thing? What do you think about, this? It's like, what? I don't know. I'm just seeking unconditional love right now. And once I figure that out, then I'll go on to the next thing, And then like, what can people say to that, right? You're just like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. I also feel that this is during the holidays is when you're feeling, for a significant amount of you, again, are feeling the loss of either, a family member, a friend, even an animal fur baby of some kind, or feather baby, or gill baby, whatever it may be. You're feeling, the loss during the holidays. And just that is letting you know that you can connect to them and that you may not experience them a whole lot physically. They will make themselves known physically in some way that is significant for you. Yeah, chair filled. And you have someone new is entering your life. So you do have some new experiences headed your way. It doesn't have to be romantical. It's those teachers, those mirrors that we're calling for your next piece of your adventure are coming in. So you will have that. Yeah, and then you have cat, a two-faced friend. But I really feel like this was your animal spirits coming through. This is indicator going, if you're missing an animal or a fur baby, they're like, we're still here too. Among all those beings on the other side, they did have a spirit. When they were here, they were just experiencing a different type of journey where they didn't make as many, kind of conscious choices as we do as humans, but they do experience as well. For some of you, the two-faced friend does represent this interaction here, with this family, familial, interactions during the holidays. Just realize that you can see things from a different perspective for them. If it's someone that, like during this period of time, you are like, I really don't want to interact with them. If it's fear that's there, just realize that their actions are not personal towards you in the past, in the present, or the future. But that if it's not an action of unconditional love, it's an action of fear, and it's a cry for love. So if they're being two-faced, it's because they feel they have to be to feel safe. And they're trying to please everyone all the time, which, you know how that goes. So much pressure, so much, like I said, fear that you're going to be rejected and not be good enough for people. And so when you experience that, you do have a choice just to respond with love, because that's what they're crying for. So if you catch them in a lie, catch them, being inconsistent or being fickle or whatever it might be, just give them love. I mean, that's going to be the most beautiful experience for you, right? Or if you want to choose a cat fight, go for it. You can experience that too. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you're tired of that, then you have another choice, which is always freeing. Next, we're going to move into the sword suit, which is the air element. And that represents your mind. So it's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So this will be your mental adventure during the month of December. So for our Pisces creator, what would you like them to know about their mental adventure during December, please? Yep, Seven of Swords. And this makes sense. This is usually like the thief card, the deceiver, so be aware. So that could fit into some of the two-facedness and the, what's going on. But for me, it's really about how am I deceiving myself, right? You have your handful of your thoughts, your beliefs, your expectations, your small t truths. But you're leaving some behind. You're leaving the thoughts and beliefs of some others that had told you about things in the past, which totally connects in with this new spiritual energy, this new awareness, and you're happy to let things go because there's other things that have been restricting you. But with this key, you are moving past those. You are allowing yourself to question, why do I believe what I believe? Why do I think about a person the way I do? What do I believe about God the way I do? All of that, those things of life, you're questioning them, and you're, during the month of December, seeing those things that, wow, I've been deceiving myself. And they those thoughts and beliefs serve the purpose for what they were, but now you're ready to let them go. And you never let go of anything you don't want to. That's just how our human side works, right? When we have fears of letting something go, we don't let it go until the ugly feeling of holding on to that outweighs the fear of what will happen if we let it go. And so you are, during the month of December, really getting to this point of like, okay, I'm sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, or I'm tired of feeling that way or thinking that, and I'm looking into that, and I'm going to let that go. I'm going to use that key and move beyond that gate and see where it takes me. And like I said, you never have to do anything you don't want to do. You never have to let go of anything you don't want to, and obviously you won't. All right, next we're going to pull some cards here, or a card from the numerology guidance cards, to see what else the creator wants you to know about your mental adventure during the month of December. So for our Pisces, what else do you want them to know about their mental adventure for December? Spirit, creator, okay. And you have leadership, number 81. Well, it breaks down to a number 9. I like that. Change in leadership in your mind. and that is perfect for these messages that we're getting to. And I'll read from the book, but just intuitively, with the 9 being like the end of a cycle, you're almost, 10 is endings and new beginnings. You're ready for this change in mental leadership. You're tired of being led by all those popular opinions of the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, all those expectations that you've been carrying forever. You're just getting tired. You're ready to let things go. You're ready to make room for new leadership in your mind. You're your I am presence. You're ready to let that lead you more. And it's like leading this together. It's this balance between the two. It's not killing off your ego. It's not killing off your shadow side or your human side. It's about bringing in and allowing your spiritual side to fill you up. This card does indicate a time to lovingly lead and guide others who are less capable than you are. This may apply to your workplace, your community, your family, or your circle of friends. And by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to have confidence in your ability to motivate and inspire those who accompany you on your path. This card can also indicate a role as a leader in your field. You may choose to rise to the top of your game with your unique talents, or to lovingly lead others to a new, improved way of life, right? Lovingly lead. Either way, it's time to step up to the plate and adopt a position of authority, for you have a natural ability to lead. Remember, a successful leader leads alongside others rather than from above. Others graciously follow you when you have their best interest at heart. So know that it is safe for you to lead the way. And the affirmation for this card is, I lead others and in turn serve a higher purpose. So, and that can be leading in a variety of different ways, right? When you lead with love, sometimes it's just leading by example. If we are part of the, I just have this picture of social media where we just share divisive things instead of loving things. We're part of the dividing force instead of leading by love and not passing on all those things that are dividing each other, but sharing those things that are uniting us, bringing us love, bringing us togetherness. Finding those things we have in common instead of focusing on dividing us by all the things that we're thinking differently about, right? You can always come down to love. And that's what I feel for this. And then lastly, we move into the Cups suit, which is the water, which is your element, Pisces. And that, of course, represents our emotions for this reading. And usually represents emotions anyway in the suit. But this will be what the Creator wants you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of December. Nothing to fear here. You swim and live and breathe in these waters. So this is nothing that you're afraid of. You're like, this is my home. This is my fishbowl. All right. Yeah. Here you go. 9 of Cups. And 9 of Cups is beautiful. This is like the wish card, and you can see there's all this celebration, all these people around. But the 9 of Cups actually is about finding your self-fulfillment, your self-wholeness, feeling whole and complete, and like your wishes are coming true. Because it's not about the party. It's about, even, people that are in a group of happy people can feel alone. But this is about feeling whole and complete within yourself. Definitely that makes total sense with when you're not looking outside of yourself for your validation, for your wholeness and completeness. When you're finding that from within, you find this beautiful balance. You find everything that you've been searching for all along right inside your own heart. And then lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And this can be about your emotional adventure, but since it's the last card for your reading for December, it's also going to be a wild card. It's whatever else the Creator wants you to know about your your entire adventure for the month of December. So Creator, for our Pisces, what else would you like them to know about their adventure in December, please? This is going to pop up here. You got transformation, which this is very much, for me, temperance is this transformation, because the caterpillar recognizes the beautiful butterfly that's been inside it all along. Transformation. Beautiful card here. And my mom is a Pisces Sun, and she loves butterflies, so I love that. That's for you, Mom. This is called Blue Butterfly, the name of the painting here. And it's no accident that the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth, and resurrection. Remarkably, when the caterpillar becomes a chrysalis, it doesn't just instantly become a butterfly. It actually dissolves into a kind of soup, like we're talking about with this night, that it takes time for things to happen. In other words, it liquefies itself, and out of that emerges something completely different. It is a true transformation. In some cultures, butterflies are considered very good luck and even wish granters. Wish card, wish granters, love it. In Native American tribes, it's believed that a wish whispered to a butterfly will be granted when it flies to the heavens. The Native American shawl dance, like shawl, like S-H-A-W-L, which celebrates renewal, is derived from the butterfly dance. Also, the color blue represents a calmness, peace, and spiritual attunement. And the blue butterfly is thought to carry all these meanings. Spiritual attunement, right? And this sacred landscape wants you to know that this is a time for change, reinvention, or rebirth into a new way of being. If you've been plodding along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. I love it. It's totally perfect. Wish fulfillment card. Wishing fulfiller. So I am loving this for you for your December. And just know as you're going through this and each and every single day that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things, our Creator. And I'm going to leave the reading there. I want to let you know, in addition to these monthly readings, I also do weekly update readings for each of the elements. So like fire signs, water signs, etc. I also do like new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of other readings throughout the month. So if you want to be kept in the loop when those come out so you don't miss them, if you haven't done so already, if you click the subscribe button down below, that's going to make this little notification bell pop up. And if you click on that, then you'll be notified when the new readings come out. So it's easy breezy. All right. Well, just also know I love you dearly. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, have an amazing December, and you take care.